Happy Sunday. This is Bobby and JJ Radio. I have Miss Mary Peters. She is the Associate Director for the Small Business Development Center at the University of Texas, San Antonio. And we have a newcomer, Miss Nina Ramon. She's a representative of the United States Small Business Administration. Whoop! Whoop, whoop, or beep, beep is beep, beep, and whatever.
Oh, that's right.
So, first of all, thank you, ladies, for hanging out today.
Thanks for having us.
So, small business is obviously a passion for us. We love when you come on. Mary's an expert here in San Antonio. So, what are we talking about today? What is going on at the UTSA Small Business Development Center?
Well, as always, there's lots of professional business advising, training, and research going on. But we also are here to advocate for the needs of small business. And we are partially funded by the U.S. Small Business Administration. And coming up, in addition to Fiesta for the next few weeks, next week is also a very special event on a national scale that we'll be celebrating here in San Antonio. So with that, I think I'd like to ask Nina to tell us a little bit about the history of Small Business Week, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty details of a fantastic event that's going to take place on May the 4th.
Perfect. Actually, real quick, Nina, so tell the listeners out here and everyone listening or watching on YouTube, what is the SBA? What is the Small Business Administration? What do y'all do?
So the SBA, the Small Business Administration, is a federal agency that was created back in 1958 to help small businesses, and we do that through three main pillars, and that is helping small businesses get access to capital through government guaranteed loans. We also assist small businesses in getting federal contracts through our federal contract certification program. And then one of our biggest assets that we have are our resource partners, one of them being the Small Business Development Center, the SCORE chapters, and the Women's Business Center. And here in San Antonio, we have all three of those resources.
Which is pretty rare.
Yes.
Yeah, for cities to have all three. And they kind of take care of, we've had Mary and her crew on before. You guys have a big area that you kind of cover with the SBA, correct?
Yes.
So what areas do you all cover in this regard?
Do you mean geographically
Yes,
or
ma'am.
topics?
Yeah, geographically.
Well, everywhere in the United States that a small business or an aspiring entrepreneur lives,
Sure.
they have access to a small business development center. At UTSA, we have a contract with the SBA to provide services in the Southwest Texas border area. So all the way out to El Paso, Alpine, Eagle Pass, Laredo, the Valley, Corpus Christi.
Napa or Sonoma Valley? Is it
Our valley.
Oh, Rio Grande. Gotcha.
The cool valley.
Gotcha.
Up through Victoria, north of Austin and San
That's
Angelo.
huge.
There's 79 counties that we
Is that
serve. And we do so with 10 field centers so that there's a hub of expertise close to the entrepreneur. They don't have to come all the way to San Antonio. And then we have 3 specialty centers, one in international trade, one in procurement, and one in technology commercialization that serves the entire area.
Awesome. So Nina, talk about this Small Business Week and what are you guys looking to really cover and accomplish throughout the week coming up?
Well, since 1963, the President of the United States has declared National Small Business Week, and it typically is the first week of May here. It's going to be April 30th through May 5th. And we're just here to highlight small businesses and everything that they do. There are about 30 million small businesses in the United States, and that's almost 98% of all businesses.
Wow.
And so they do a lot for our country and our local communities, and we just want to highlight them and everything that they do.
So what are some of the things that you guys will be covering throughout the week?
Well, the big event is on Friday, May the 4th, and that will actually be held in New Braunfels. We kind of wanted to go a little north of San Antonio and attract some of the folks from San Marcos and Austin down.
Gotcha.
And I think it's important to show the comparison and contrast to the way we've done it before and the way we're doing it this year. In the past, we've gone into a nice fancy hotel and had a banquet celebration of small business people and their champions and advisors to these small businesses. That can be a little costly.
Sure.
And I hope it's not politically incorrect to say I don't really like chicken.
Yeah.
Last time you've gone to a banquet, it's kind of like, what kind of chicken are they going to serve us this year?
Yeah.
So
I just want to know why you looked at me with that. But that's
He's a chicken. You're a chicken expert.
I just ate chicken for lunch. That's what's crazy.
Well, you know,
Sorry.
we're together here,
Yeah,
Brian.
I'm with you.
So we decided to make the event a lot less formal in its structure and to lower the price. hold it at New Braunfels Civic Center, and really do 3 events in one. The day will kick off with 2 tracks of breakout sessions for the small business person to choose from. Some exciting topics like tips to make your business stand out online, how to get paid faster using Square, getting started with Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook, as well as resources for starting or growing a small business.
Nice.
After those breakout sessions, we'll go into a networking power hour where primarily small business lenders, but also some very interesting resources will be focused on.
Sure.
And then we go into the award ceremony.
I like it.
I think it's awesome because, where a small business just starting out, right, they're thinking to themselves, Google's the only answer. But, I mean, they have these avenues that are out there. That's great.
Sure,
sure.
sure. We want to let them know what's available and
Yeah.
then figure out what's right for them.
Who are some of the sponsors? So how's this happening? So who are some of the sponsors that are allowing this to happen?
Well, initially, as I indicated, we thought it was going to be all small business lenders.
Right.
We have some fantastic resources in San Antonio, lenders that are very anxious to talk to small businesses
Yeah.
and see how they can help them with their financing needs. Our networking sponsors include Frost Bank, Trans-Pecos Bank, Midwest Savings Bank, Randolph Brooks Federal Credit Union, Security Service Federal Credit Union, and a group called New Tech Business Solutions Company that also does financing.
But there are going to be some winners announced.
Oh, absolutely.
So Nina, so who are we going to be? Because obviously it's not as formal, but there's still going to be some people that are going to be kind of recognized.
The cool thing, since we're talking about the chicken, not chicken,
Sure.
we're serving Freebird's burritos for lunch,
Perfect.
which is why we can afford to do this event for $20 rather than $75 as we
Right.
have had in the past.
I like it.
Well, we've got this year we have some small business winners. Small business, woman-owned small business of the year is going to go to Avant Garde LLC out of Pflugerville. And we have our minority-owned small business. It's Stability Staffing and Consulting LLC out of San Antonio. And our veteran-owned small business is another business out of San Antonio called Alpha Facility Solutions LLC. And in addition to that, we have our champion awards. We have our financial service champion, which is Gutierrez Martinez and Company LLP out of Laredo, Texas. Our first time ever for our district is a small business media advocate, and that's Living Laredo, down in Laredo. And then our small business champion is actually the mayor of San Angelo. And our our big winner of the year is our small business person of the year, and that's Miss Linda J. Parks with LWI Custom Cabinets in Lockhart, Texas.
Nice. So we're really represented all over then.
Yeah.
So if you're a small business owner, entrepreneur, thinking of being an entrepreneur, or already have one, it's a $20 cost, which is very nominal. It's on May 4th is the big event in New Braunfels. And check out as much as you want at www.sasmallbusinessweek.org. And that's sasmallbusinessweek.org. Take a quick break. Be right back with Brian and JJ Radio.